Hey everybody, it is Wednesday night and it's time for Super Geeked Up.
Woo!
Hey everybody, my name is Jeff. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Super Geeked Up, your live geeky pop culture show. If you're just joining us for the first time, we talk zany geeky topics, play fun geek-themed improv games. We're very glad you're here. I see a lot of people already in the live chat. Thanks for watching,
Hi, everyone.
guys. Thank you for watching in post as well. I'm joined as always by my co-host Francis Fernandez.
Hi, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We're close to Easter Beagle season.
That's right. We're going to talk about that later in the show. And we are joined. This is her second time on the show. She's the author of Improv for Gamers, and there's a new edition coming out. It's Karen Twelves.
Hello.
Hi, thanks for being here.
I think I'm more looking forward to Easter Monday when all the Easter candy is half off.
That's smart.
Yes, I mean Cadbury mini eggs. I'm just gonna by the
So
pound.
good. So good.
All right, cool. Oh, hey, our buddies here, Evil Hat Productions, which actually makes the publisher of the Improv for Gamers, is here.
Oh,
Hi,
And
Sean.
And is that Sean specifically? Okay. Hello.
hello.
Actually,
I think it's Sean.
Evil Hat's been great, actually. They used to provide us with a whole bunch of prizes when we went to cons, and we've run a bunch of their games on this show because we do gaming streams sometimes too. So yeah, Evil Hat's the best, and super fun games, by the way, too, folks, that are very rules light, which I like a lot.
We won't forget you, Tom. Hello, Tom.
Hey, I'm here too. Is he also from Evil Hat?
Oh, there's Tom. Hi.
Tom, I guess you're not as important as Sean. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh no. Oh, Tom is doing Evil Hat production. Okay, see, Tom. It's the same guy.
Oh, that's actually better. He's given us 2 views. Thank you, Tom. You're the best. You get 2.
I always go and like when I see that Evil Hat has tweeted something about me, I like and retweet it from both my personal and then the Evil Hat or the Improv for Gamers Twitter. So
That's the way to do it. Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah.
I am not as important as Sean, he says. Oh no, and Sean is Evil Hat. Okay, so they're
okay.
both here. So we got
Okay.
we got them both. We got
All
them
right, good. And we got plenty of other people here: JC, Scorpio, Kathy, Josh, Lister's mate, Michael, Chaz. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody there. All right, hey, we'd like to start off with our first geeky question. Later on, we're going to talk about Karen's book. She's also going to take us through a couple of the games from that book, Improv for Gamers. So you guys are going to help us with that. And we got some other geeky stuff we're going to do. But Francis, kick us off.
Yes, definitely. Look, at first I was going to talk about music and always, talk about those fantastic beats, but instead I'll be talking about Fantastic Beasts and the Secrets of Dumbledore that is coming out this week. If you could do one thing in the world of Harry Potter and that whole magical world, what would it be? Got plenty of choices because there's so much they can do, like flying broomsticks. I don't know.
What? You can think of one thing?
I said fly on broomsticks.
Flying broomsticks. Flying broomsticks is cool. Absolutely.
Yeah, they can do a ton of stuff.
So, folks in the chat, let us know what you would want to do if you could do one thing in the world of Harry Potter. Karen, what about you?
So here's the thing. I am not a fan of Harry Potter. I haven't read any of the books, and I think I've only watched one of the movies.
Well, there you go. I
think if I had to be in a magical world that visually looked similar, what comes to mind to me is like the Blades in the Dark world, which I know a lot more about. So if I were in the Blades in the Dark world, I would want to be able to command ghosts to do things. That would be my power.
Command ghosts to do your bidding, did you say?
Yeah, there's a move where you can give a ghost like a one-word command and they have to do it. And otherwise ghosts are absolutely terrifying, and as a character, like you have to roll to like keep your wits about you when you see one. So I think it's a pretty powerful move.
Cool. That's also an Evil Hat game, right?
It is an Evil Hat game. Yeah.
JC would apparate, which is basically the teleportation thing of Harry Potter.
Right? Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Yes.
That's a good one. Ride a Griffin, Tammy says. That's a cool one. Can you keep the owl you can have an owl as a pet, yep, and that's a very common thing in Harry Potter. So you can have an owl. That's cool. JC does as the line go down. Absolutely. Let's see. What about you, Francis?
Well, if it's based on the movies,
You can base on
then
either one, yeah.
yeah, because I think in the movies the way that they duel is different. You don't get to actually see the spells go at each other, and it's just it reminds me of Star Wars, right? You get the colored lights coming out of your wand, and then they come together and they all meld and stuff. I just want to be able to do that. That looks like just effects wise, and just being able to know that that's coming out of my wand that's cool. It's very visually satisfying. Even though I don't know what spell it is, it doesn't really matter. Who cares what the spell is as long as you make that cool effect. That's all I wanted, the effect, because it's so cool.
I don't care what I'm doing. I just want to look.
As long as you look good, right? Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Scorpio says he's going back in time. Actually, in the Prisoner of Azkaban, Hermione had the time turner, so she did that. Yep.
Sure.
Good one. Rod Boddick, magic wheel, like wielding. Well, you can definitely wield magic in Harry Potter.
You definitely wield magic, yeah.
That's for sure. Yeah.
Or weld it.
I don't know about welding it. You can weld things, I'm sure.
That's true. Yeah, with it. Maybe that's what it is. It's
Maybe
magic
you
welding.
magic
You don't have to
weld.
use a welding torch. You use magic to weld things, and that's maybe what he wants to do.
That's better than a welding torch, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Use your wand.
It's less harmful because you're just putting things together.
Lightsaber duels for the win.
See, thank you. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's awesome.
Might not sound very exciting, but I've always liked. Well, I mean, it's easier to visualize in the movies, obviously, but in the Gryffindor common room and the tower, except I'm a Ravenclaw, of course, but they have the other tower, so it's very similar, I'm sure.
Oh no, sure, of course, yes, yeah.
I would just kind of like want to be in the common room and like in the dorms, like and like watching like the rain, like because it rains all the time in England out there in Harry Potter. I think it'd just be cool to hang out with your friends in that like cozy common room in the towers, like because that's not how when I went to college it was like, obviously.
You can do that now. You can fly to England. It rains, and there's
Thank
a tower.
you. I have been to England.
You could get some friends. We can make this happen, Jeff. Is all I'm saying.
Right, wait, can we get
your dreams could come true. We could all hang out in a castle
tower, though.
Absolutely.
I bet that there is a
thank
replica of that out there that we could just go in and it's just raining outside. They could do the effect, and
Sure.
I mean, sure, it's a hose.
Yeah, we'll pay a guy with a hose. We'll pay another one with a piece of foil to make the thunder noises. Yeah, we'll get
someone with a flashlight with the lightning.
Absolutely.
This will be just the same as solely I'm a picture.
Yeah,
Guys.
we'll find him on TaskRabbit. It'll be easy.
I don't even know what that is, but all right, good. I'm assuming
it's like the app where you hire people to do odd jobs.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
Oh, I love that app.
That's rabbit because that's into our show later today.
True.
Yeah.
All right. I guess mine's the most doable, though, I suppose, in real life. You're right.
Yeah. We can make that happen.
Oh, this should have been my answer. I don't know what's wrong with me. Quidditch. Of course, Scorpio. Quidditch. Oh, but they need more male cheerleaders. Be aggressive. All right.
Thank you. We'll be aggressive.
I actually did play. I've told this to other people before, but I did play Quidditch at New York Comic Con once, so it was super fun.
I don't know.
Real Quidditch.
How do you run around with the broom?
The broom is between your legs.
No, I know that, but I mean,
you hold it with one hand. You get the ball with the quaffle with the other.
Is it small enough to? It feels like that's a
no. It's like a volleyball.
It's like okay.
You can do it.
It looks like a big ball.
And then the guy with the golden snitch has a sock down his pants, and you chase him around. I'm not making that up. That's how they did it.
Wait, down his pants, like
in the back of his.
Oh, in the back. Oh, it's like flag football, but
kind of, but it's shoved down his pants.
The budget seems low over there at New York Comic Con.
Well, it wasn't. It was put on by at the time colleges. Colleges used to have teams. I don't know if they still do.
Yeah.
So it was a couple local colleges putting on like a clinic.
Yeah, they used to have full-on leagues. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let me see what else people are saying here.
Tammy has a great answer.
Tammy. I would. Oh my God! I would do adult Neville Longbottom.
Who?
Wow.
I mean, apparently,
talk about a glow up.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Apparently, he turned in very good
well,
looking.
I actually at Dragon Con this past fall, I saw him at a panel. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What is that actor doing? Why is he not reaping the benefits of looking great in Hollywood?
No, I'm
why
sure...
is he not getting cast in everything? Yeah.
While Ron Weasley still gets cast for stuff.
Hey, why you dissing Rupert Grint?
He's fine.
Oh, Scorpio, do you have a Quidditch cheerleading costume? Is that what you're saying? I would love to see
Well,
it.
there you go.
Let's see here. Hello, Dennis. Thanks for joining us. We're talking, if you just joined us, what you would want to do in the world of Harry Potter since Fantastic Beasts threequel is coming out. Vancouver has hosted, Rod Boddick tells us, the World Quidditch Cup a couple of times.
That's cool. There you go. Very nice.
That's awesome. Let's see here. All right. Hello, Necrodius. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. All right. Let's see here. Felicia Bay says Harry Potter and Star Wars are basically the same story, but two different genres.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for the most part. It's a very common line.
It's the hero's journey. Yeah. Hero's journey.
Let's see here. An I Am League Comic Con. What's I Am?
More like an
Instant Messenger.
Hmm.
Are we have an Instant Messenger League? Imaginary League? I don't know. Sean, what does that
Yeah,
mean?
that was an I Am League. Yeah.
I just feel like it's instant messaging. Who can instant message the fastest? It's an AOL. It's an old AOL league.
thing. Yeah.
Let's see here. The flag down the pants.
I was talking about the flag down the pants. Oh,
That's Quidditch.
Is that? I still don't know what it has to do with I Am.
well, look.
All right, that's okay.
It's all good.
We don't get everything. Let's see here. How come none of them come back as ghosts? Oh, the ones who died. That's an interesting point, actually, because there are a lot of ghosts in Hogwarts.
That's true.
Paintings.
I believe all the ghosts though have unfinished business, technically. So that's why. Either that or they didn't roll high enough. According to
in Blades in the Dark.
Yeah, according to Blades in the Dark, apparently they didn't roll high enough for them to be around. So unfortunately.
Yep.
Oh, intramural is I Am.
Oh, that makes so much more sense.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, thanks, Sean. Now I get it. All right, there you go, folks. You can keep putting your choices in for what you want to do in the world of Harry Potter. Their unfinished business is clearly helping Harry.
Yeah, well, yeah. No, that's true.
Although he does, I mean, he succeeds at the end in defeating Voldemort. Sorry, guys, spoiler.
Oh God!
Oh my God! Well, I'm not going to watch him now.
Well,
I know. Don't
Darn.
need to read it anymore. All right, cool. Let's see. Any other things you want to throw in there? Anybody? No, you good?
No, I'm good. I just as long as I can do special effects, I'm a happy camper.
Mm-hmm.
So again, we can make your dream come true too, then, because we can just.
I mean, technically, yes. If you have After Effects and some time, then yes, you can definitely make.
You can just have a wand, wave it around. Yeah.
I mean, sure. whatever works. I'll take it. I'll be happy camper if I can just look it. Just want to have that look. Thank you, and good night. All right.
All right. Let's go on. Again, we're gonna talk Easter and fictional rabbits a little later. We're gonna do games from Karen's book, Improv for Gamers. And but right now we're gonna do our first geeky game. This is one we do every so often on our show. It's called Super Camera Freeze. So what we do, first off, we need some fictional character suggestions from you guys in the chat.
Yes, please.
So like Batman or Roger Rabbit or whatever, stuff like that. Throw those in the chat. And what we're going to do is each of us will play a character, and we're going to be communicating through kind of like we are now, through either like a video conferencing thing, through a view screen if we're in space, perhaps, whatever, something like that. Mm-hmm. And during our scene, any of us can say something to the effect of like, "Oh, what? Your camera froze. I didn't get that." And then the person has to redo the line they just said, saying something new. And that's kind of how it goes.
It's the alliterative superheroes again.
Yes. And again, I don't. Every time, by the way, even when I say like Batman or stuff like that, we always get these great
like Admiral accent,
toilet paper pirate, which we do use in one of our games.
That's true.
We do need these sometimes, so we appreciate that.
Yes.
And of course, the ubiquitous lady face slap always gets mentioned. Wolverine, Tom, thank you. That's an actual character, Wolverine. Listeners may mention characters from my web series. I appreciate that, from Super Knocked Up and also She-Hulk. Jeffy Quinn. That's me as Harley Quinn. Somebody put my face on Harley Quinn a while ago.
You mean, and Jalou, I think you mean Cadbury Bunny.
I like the cranberry bunny better because I love cranberry sauce.
I believe it's yeah.
I'm going to take the cranberry bunny. Punisher, Professor Snape.
Oh.
Let's get Harry Potter. Now it's the Cradberry.
Well, Cradberry.
Getting closer.
You know, we're getting there.
Mace Windu from Star Wars. Bob Ross. Bob Vila, which are not fictional characters, but okay. Fine.
I was almost ready to pick them. I'm like, I could be Bob
Dark
Vila
Helmet.
or
You
Bob.
can pick him if you want.
Or Bob
Okay, he's just doing all Bobs, is what he's doing.
Bob Hope.
All right. Any of these, Karen, you want to play that you saw here in the chat?
Oh my god.
Count Chocula.
Gosh, I don't even know. And now they're all gone because I'm not looking at the chat
let's see.
myself.
How about, we had
distracts me too
Wolverine,
much.
we had Punisher, Professor Snape.
Oh,
Dark
sure.
Helmet.
Let's do Punisher.
Okay, good. Punisher, yes.
Oh wow.
I watched that recently. I can channel angry.
Oh, which?
lightning.
I was gonna say which one?
The Netflix.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, the Netflix Marvel one, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Well, there's the Thomas Jane one as well.
Yeah, but that's the most recent one, the one she's referencing. Xena, very nice. Foghorn Leghorn. Thanks, Kathy. Jughead.
Can I be?
Who are you playing, Francis?
I almost want to be a baseball player, Bobby Bonilla, but I won't. I'll be because I just love that. I will be.
I'm gonna be Jughead. That's who I'm
You'll
gonna
be Jughead. I might be. I'm
Archie
tempted to do
Comics.
Bobby Hill. Actually, I'll be Bobby Hill.
Is that from the cartoon?
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill.
Well, no, I'll do one that I'll do Professor Snape because we were talking about Harry Potter. Might as well do one that's yeah.
All right, I'm Jughead from Archie. He's Professor Snape from Harry Potter. Karen's Punisher from Punisher.
What are we doing?
What do we need a scene, folks? What are the Punisher, Professor Snape, and Jughead doing?
Jalou, I should have been Boomhauer.
What are
right.
they? I guess we should say what are they doing? Because we're all on a call though, right?
We're on a call.
More like what are we even talking about? I guess we should say.
I don't know. Bob Dole doesn't know.
Is that your Bob Dole impersonation?
Because Bob Dole says his name a lot. He says he often said it. Well, Bob Dole doesn't understand what's happening. Bob Dole, not happy.
Okay, good, Dennis. Thank you, Dennis. We're planning a wedding. That's what we're doing.
Oh, okay.
We can do that over a Zoom type call. Absolutely.
That's right. Wait, you're what again? Jeff?
I'm Jughead.
Jughead. Okay.
Punisher, Snape.
Okay. Punisher, Snape.
That's cool too, Scorpio. I like that. But I appreciate that one. We'll go with the wedding because that's the first one we saw. All right. So again, anytime any of us can say the whole like camera froze thing, and we're gonna have to repeat the line. Sure. All right. Here we go. We're planning a wedding. Jughead, Snape, Punisher. Karen, you want to kick us off?
Weddings make me really sad because I think about my dead wife.
Wow. That's
they make me happy because I think of all the food that's going to be there, and I love eating food.
I'm not very happy at weddings. They make me remember her. That's not even British. Come on. Yeah.
Who's her? Her, like, do you mean that movie where the guy had the app who talked to him?
I don't like talking about her. She makes me feel sad.
Sorry, you're breaking up. She makes you feel what?
She makes me feel like I have a boner.
God. Well,
she has that power. I can't help it.
I'm underage. I shouldn't be hearing about this kind of stuff.
No, you're not. You're like in college.
I'm in high school.
Now.
That's under 18.
You're like in college now.
Not the show. The comics is what I'm doing.
Oh yes. Oh right. You don't have powers. I forgot.
This is going great.
All right, Punisher. What's important? What's the most important thing about a wedding?
I mean, there should be lots of flowers, right? You know, like weddings are all about flowers.
Sorry, what? There should be lots of what?
I mean, I think there should be like a really large cake, maybe one that's large enough for me to hide in so I can jump out and shoot the bad guys.
Oh, I love cake. I especially love people who jump out of cake. Yes, I want this cake, Punisher. Make this cake now.
Awesome. I know a guy. I got a buddy downtown. He'll make me a giant fake cake so I can hide it.
But wait, do you really think there's gonna be bad guys? Like, or do we have to shoot people at the wedding?
Listen, there's bad guys everywhere. All right. You can't trust anybody in this world. Not even me, especially me. Because if I say that I promise that nothing bad will ever happen to you, that's practically a death sentence. So
It's practically a what? I'm sorry, what was that?
it's practically a promise that I'm going to keep you in my basement to keep you safe. So
God, what?
Oh God.
might not be the
Wait,
safety you thought.
This is turning out into like a sex dungeon situation. What's happening?
No.
No, just a regular dungeon.
I think I'm falling in love with the Punisher. I love basements as well. Oh, the dark, the dank. Oh, it makes me feel so good when I'm in dark, dank places. Wait, who's getting married again?
I feel like I should plan a wedding for you two.
Wait, who's getting married anyway?
I can't commit. Every time I try, something happens and they get hurt, and I blame myself. Damn it.
Don't blame yourself.
And then I have to go shoot something. Or
Don't.
like,
You have to go do what?
then I have to go like have a banana because my potassium gets low and I get cranky when I have low potassium. You don't like that. So
That's it's good you're taking care of your health and your I like to hear that, Punisher.
I'm trying.
Wait.
I'm just trying to live an honest life.
Yes. Wait. So again, who is getting married? We haven't established who's. Why are we planning a wedding? We don't know who's getting married.
Listen, lots of people get married. Shouldn't we just be ready?
Yeah,
Like,
if we
I-
have a
General?
plan, then when someone asks us, hey, can you help me plan getting married? We're ready to go because we've got the plan.
So we're
Yeah.
just planning a regular wedding for
Listen,
anyone.
if
We're
we're
planning
starting,
ahead.
if we're doing it, if we're all three of us are forming a wedding planning business, don't you think we should get practice planning weddings?
Hold on there. This is Jughead. I can't. My magic wand thing isn't working. Let's say that again.
I said, listen, if we're gonna start a dog grooming business, don't you think dogs want to get married too?
Dogs do want to get married.
Dogs
That's the
do
purest
wanna
love in
get
the world between a dog and another dog.
A dog and a dog.
Okay, good. I think we've all can agree, right? We should do dog weddings.
Yes. I love dogs. Oh my God, dogs, basements.
Okay,
I'm not-
great. There you go. Meeting
I
adjourned.
didn't finish my sentence.
What? Oh, I thought you were done. What? Sorry. What were you saying? You stopped talking.
Finished it. It's fine.
All right. Get out of here. There you go. I'm glad we.
Acting!
I'm glad we determined our dog grooming business.
I love
is the way
the
to-
dog
dog marriage business is the way to go. Does anybody ever marry their dogs? Do you think
Oh,
that
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Oh yeah. Oh, especially here in LA. Yeah. I mean, come on. I'm pretty
Have you
sure.
just gone into a nice park on a sunny day and, almost wandered into a dog wedding?
Yeah, donkey wedding. I'm
Mhm.
certain of it. I'm pretty sure I've witnessed at least one, accidentally.
accidentally witnessed?
Well, I don't mean to witness those things, but it happens.
So Tammy says Tasia Rose and Christian Grey. Christian Grey is from 50 Shades. Is that your daughter though, Tammy? I know Tasia's her daughter's name. Is that it? Or,
Oh my
is-
God,
Or is Anastasia? Was that the name of the girl? And
Isn't that the name of the
woman?
also a series of books and movies that I've not
Familiar
followed.
with?
I
Okay.
just
Yeah,
not
maybe it was. I
hip
don't
with
know
the
if it was
popular
Anastasia, maybe.
franchises.
That's all right. You're busy with your dog wedding business.
Keep him busy, yeah, for sure.
Oh, you were talking about TikTok earlier, Karen, on the pre-show. You've seen dogs get married on TikTok, listeners mate says. Thank you, Sean. It is a lucrative business. He's on our side. He thinks we got a good idea.
He knows.
Snape like dungeon, so a perfect wedding planner for 50 Shades couple. I get it.
Gotcha.
That is actually really good. You're right.
That is smart.
That is smart.
That's better than our ideas.
All right, there we go. That was super camera freeze. All right. Oh, hey, that's good. Let's talk to Karen now about what she's doing. After that, let's talk about what she's really doing, not the dog.
What are you
business.
really doing?
All right. Tell people. We actually had you on a few years ago when the first edition
Yeah.
came out of this book, Improv for Gamers. But tell them about the book.
Cool. So Improv for Gamers is a book filled with improv exercises that gamers can use to practice gaming related skills. So you've probably heard a lot of talk about how improv is really helpful for gaming. I agree. So this book is to help you actually practice those things. Because oftentimes the advice then just stops with, and you should take an improv class. And so I am bringing the improv classes to the gamers. Yes, this is a picture from second edition. It's so pretty. I'm so excited about it. So in first edition, it came out in 2018 and it did really well. And we hit the end of the print run and I wanted to do more. I had a lot of exercises that didn't make it in the first book that I wanted to put in there. And I wanted to also be able to feature other people. So second edition has like about 50% more content from other contributors as well. So we've revised all of the exercises. We've included a lot of tips for like how to kind of modify exercises so that they can be easier to play online, just to match any accessibility needs that people might have. And there's just a lot more fun stuff in there. We're making a Roll20 module as well.
That's very cool.
Wow.
Yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff in there. I'm also really excited about, we're making a bullet journal, this little workbook that will have basically condensed rules. So all the rules of all the exercises, and then space for you to kind of write your own notes, modify them, as you're playing through. You can journal a little bit if you decide to kind of do anything through solo play. So that is also very exciting, and that's something that you can get in the Yes and package on GameFound.
Oh, very nice.
Speaking of that, here's the link, folks.
This is the first time that Evil Hat is using a different crowdfunding platform than that other one. So we're hoping to do well. We'd like to make a big splash and show that RPGs can make it on other crowdfunding platforms as well, and RPG related content like my stuff.
Yeah. So folks, if you'd like to support it, tinyurl.com, IFG second ed. That's Improv for Gamers second edition is what that is.
Yeah, not L, it's I.
It is.
Yes.
IFG.
And I'm on the site right now. You're already 89% founded, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Funded, I should say. Sorry.
Well, it's GameFound, so it makes sense.
Yeah, that's why I said
like it's not. Yeah.
But that's awesome,
Yeah.
and you guys haven't even been up there that long, so that's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm excited, and I think it'll be good. The first edition did really well, but I'm excited to be able to put more content in there and just give more ways for people to play. Because all the games are designed to be really easy things that you can play with your friends in a living room, or you can play online over a stream, as we're going to do a couple of them. But they're all designed to highlight a particular skill that is useful in gaming. So I try not to tell people like how to game or how to do improv, because there's a lot of ways to do all of those. But I'm just trying to kind of, share some material so people can just play these silly theater games and get better overall in their storytelling abilities.
Awesome. And folks, I have the first edition, and actually Karen sent us the second edition. So I was reading over that the other day. This is an awesome book. I highly recommend it. I actually, multiple times at Dragon Con, when I'm on a panel for RPGs, I actually reference this book and recommend it to people. Sure. So definitely help folks. And again, here's the link, tinyurl.com, IFG second edition. Improv for Gamers is the full title of the book. And I'm sure I haven't looked at all the things. I'm sure are there different levels and perks and stuff?
Yeah, there's different levels. You can get the book, you can get just like the PDF and the EPUB version, and then you can, kind of get various combos of those things. But our premier package, the Yes and package, comes with everything. You get the book, you get the online materials as well, you get a Roll20 module, and you get a workbook. So, and you can add all those things on.
For your dogs?
Yes. Yeah, you can get a wedding marriage certificate for your dogs.
Excellent.
Sean, add it to the website. Add it now.
That as a stretch goal, if you guys have stretch goals.
There you go. It's a great stretch.
We will unlock some stretch goals once we fund. We only have 2 of them. One is we want to improve the book. a little bit by adding a ribbon bookmark and a little bit of spot gloss on the cover. And then we want to pay everybody more. Those are our goals.
Okay.
That's good.
So hopefully we'll get to those too. Yeah, we're funding through the rest of this month, and we finish on May 5th.
Awesome.
Nice. All right. Dennis says the bullet journal is such a great idea.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're really excited about it. Who doesn't want a bullet journal to write in?
Exactly.
Necrotes, of course, is needling us as he usually does. Definitely need improv practice on Super Geeked Up. All
We've
right.
never claimed to be professionals of any sort.
Tammy says her daughter is Tasia Rose, but the character in 50 Shades is Anastasia Rose, so it actually works for both of them. Interesting that her daughter has the same name.
Yay. Oh, there you go. They're adding the dog wedding reward level now. Awesome.
Oh, good. You know what? We've done something important on the show.
We made a difference.
Yes.
That's what matters.
I recommend the SN package, Dennis says. Excellent. Listener May, by the way, says a guy at his gym told him the other day that I should take an improv class to help me focus on my strength and stamina more. And Sean says that's the best you should take an improv class story ever.
Yeah, those are not two things that I would think, when I think of like all the skills that you can get from improv, strength and stamina are not.
Well,
come to
sometimes
mind.
you might have to do a long form scene and have stamina to get through it, right?
You do have to be on your feet a lot.
Yeah.
So you have to have good core strength,
Maybe the scene will take place in a gym where you're a superhero and you got to do physical stuff.
Right. Yeah, that's true. I don't want to throw my back out while I'm pretending to, chop wood.
That's right. That's very interesting advice, Delicious Mate. Jalou says we all get paid via Patreon, so we are professionals. Oh, thanks. All right, we're professionals.
I mean, okay.
Francis.
All right, I guess. All right.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
I don't get paid.
Stamina is a thing when acting. Let's see. Oh, it would help him focus on not focus on how sore I am.
Oh.
Are you sure he's talking about improv?
Does he know what? Does the guy know what improv is? Who talked?
Does he know what improv?
Maybe he meant you should improve stamina.
He misspelled when he spoke.
You should take an improve class, just a class where you get better. At what? Everything.
Right. And Listener was like, "Oh, an improv class. That sounds fun." And then Listener goes back and starts doing comedy, and he's like, "What are you doing? I didn't tell you to do that."
He told me to do improv. Doing improv. What do you want from me?
You end up straining something because someone keeps asking if you should put more weight on the rack, and you keep saying yes. And
right, yes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Are you sure? Tom says you didn't say you should take an ibuprofen class.
Yes. Here's your Tylenol class. Enjoy.
All right, folks, there you go. Improv for Gamers. Again, here's the link. You can support it on Game Found, which is a crowdfunding site.
Yes.
I like at the school that there's a crowdfunding site just for games now.
Yeah. They've got some big games on there.
Sweet.
They're doing good things.
Yeah. Well, their front page. I went to their front page. I'm like, oh, this is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm like, the second game on here is Master Dater, and I'm like, oh well.
Master Dater.
Master Dater is
okay. Well, maybe they're not doing that.
She's like, thanks, Francis, for ruining everything I just said. Jeez, Francis.
I'm saying it's the second game on here. I was like, oh.
Listen, it doesn't have to be what we're thinking it is. All right. Anyway, you can follow Karen at K12's Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, where she's told us she does lots of cool dancing. She doesn't do
I know. I do not.
I know.
I do not.
But at least I'm seeing here also that Improv for Gamers is the #1 in active projects right now. So at least you're getting it's out there.
That's fantastic.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Take that, Master Dater.
I don't know where they get that metric, but I'll take it.
Right up front, you're right at the top there. So easy to
Hello,
find.
Martha. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. All right. A master dater.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, if you're really good at the game.
I guess so. If you win, that's what you become.
All right, folks. So in a little later in the show, Karen is going to take us through some of those games in her book. She's talking to us. You're going to get to see them in action. You're going to help us do it too. But right now, Jalu mentioned that we do have a Patreon, and we really appreciate everybody's support. If you'd like to help us out, you can go to patreon.com/supergeekedup. And you can make a monthly pledge of any amount you want, $1, $2, $3, $5, whatever. Everything helps us out even a little bit. We appreciate it very much. If you're at $3 or more per month, you get access to our after hour show where you can see more geeky shenanigans after the main show ends every Wednesday night. And we have a lot of other cool perks if you check it out there. We appreciate it. So thank you to everybody who's already supporting us. And you can also, by the way, if you don't want to do a monthly thing, in your YouTube chat there should be a little $sign that's a super chat, it's called, where you can make a one-time donation and it'll show up really cool like in the chat and highlight you.
Nice.
Yeah. And we like the course. Oh, by the way, if you are watching, particularly if you're watching for the first time, like Evil Hat people, make sure, what should they do, Francis?
They should love, subscribe, and subscribe, and hit that bell.
They can love it if you want.
And love it.
Don't just like it.
Smash that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Smash it. Punch it. Twist it.
Master date it.
Pop it.
Pop it.
Do it all, folks. That does. We appreciate it. That helps us out, though, if you do that.
Speaking of games, yeah, we'd love it if you guys did that. That'd be fantastic.
JC, are you the master? Like you should be part of the master data? Are you saying game?
Oh God, oh no, we're building one atop the other.
I want to get dog married to this YouTube channel. Please do, Tom. Dog married that subscribe button.
It's not. You got to be in the right state for that. It's not legal everywhere.
That may happen though if you do all three. If you do all three, if you like
for our website.
You want to get dog married to this YouTube channel?
Super Geeked Up, yeah.
Make it a T-shirt.
We should.
It's just a quote, It's one of those. It's one of those quotes that let you know.
Hello, Chaz. Thanks for watching, man. Thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate you very much. Anyway, some of our Patreons, we like to give a super shout out to every week. They're at $10 or more a month, and Francis does that in some zany way every week.
I do. Look, I was asked recently, how many Alan Rickman characters can I do?
Oh, no.
Wait, who asked you that?
Jalu did earlier in the game. So I'm going to attempt to do a few of them. I don't know all. I've only seen like 4 of his movies, so I'm just going to try to do the rest in a way that will sound terrible. So anyway. Maria and Justin Duran from KLA Brand. Oh, why won't you die hard? Oh,
Sure.
Classic line from the movie. That was the best
Francis
line.
says this every show.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite accent that he does in Die Hard. It's amazing.
It is amazing. Stop making fun of it.
It's not making. I am admiring it.
Yeah, right. All right, keep going.
Craig Allen Poole, you're the true Prince of Thieves. So thank you very much. Rachel J. Rachel J. Won't you please have some sense and sensibility? Victor Snyder. How dare you be the January man? Tammy Anderson. Tammy Anderson. You are. I am in love with you, truly, madly, deeply. Johnny Pappas. Rasputin. Which apparently he's done. Terry Field. Only you can give me the Judas kiss. Oh, there you go. Michael Gilstrip. By Gabthor's hammer, you are the Galaxy Quest.
Very good.
As Zandria, I don't hate you. I actually love. I don't hate you. I love actually.
Yep.
Nice.
Jalu, will you, Jalu, please, I need your help hitchhiking the guide through the galaxy. And finally, Cethos. Oh God.
You haven't done Harry Potter yet, have you?
No, well, I'm trying to avoid that one because we did that one already. So I got to do the other characters. Cetos, you are my Alice in Wonderland, which I didn't know he was in. Thank you.
He
was in the Caterpillar. He's in the Caterpillar. Yeah. Wow. He's in a lot of movies I've never heard of. But thanks, anyway. Thank you, everyone, as always, for contributing and helping us continue to do the show one bad impression at a time.
All right. Yes. Thank you very much, folks. We appreciate it.
Metatron. You're right. I should have done the Metatron for from Dogma. That would have been good. And Marvin the
Marvin the Martian.
No, he was Marvin the robot in Hitchhiker's Guide. So I did get that.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
There we go. Smartest nature in the universe. All right. Cool. So, folks, I want to one of our guys here in the chat, JC Mastro. He's actually one of our fellow authors of a book Francis and I were anthology we were part of. If you want to, there it is, right there. Look at this.
Look at that! I don't have to do that.
That was handy. Dragons of a Different Tale, 17 unusual dragon tales. So I guess yes. First off, we'll pimp that out briefly. Here's a link if you would like to get it in paperback or ebook. All different, very atypical dragon stories. Lots of different, very unique ones. All different cool authors, including there's JC, Spirit of the Dragon, which is a super fun one. Dragon Fragen is the name of the band, I think, right?
Dragon Fragen.
The heavy metal band in that one. Yeah. But I told JC he's looking for people to do advanced reviews of his upcoming book called Academy Bound.
Ooh.
So I told him we would talk about this on the show tonight. I just want to be sure I get this right. So Academy Bound is a YA sci-fi future space fleet academy story with military elements, kind of like Star Trek.
Wow.
So,
you know how much we love Star Trek, so
yes, we talk about it every show. So anyway, he will give you a free copy of the book, digital copy it's called an ARC, an advanced review copy for your honest review, basically on Amazon or Goodreads, stuff like that. So if you like, I'm gonna read it myself because I really think he's a very super talented author. But let me get his. Here's where you can email him: jcmastroauthor@gmail.com. Shoot him an email if you like a advanced review copy, and I'll get it over to you. And there you go. Can't go wrong with that. Free book, man. All you got to do is give it a review.
Nice.
So jcmastroauthor@gmail.com. Academy Bound. Oh, wait. That's what I was supposed to do. Well, I'm going to have to do that in a minute because I don't have the picture ready. I was supposed to say it.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Curses.
But
he does say Dragon Fragen, greatest dragon metal band in the world. That's from the book. That was a reference. And he did say he got t-shirts made, I think, of that, Francis. So I think we can wear them at Comic Fest.
Yes, please.
I told him I would totally wear it.
Again, one of my favorite stories on there. Love it.
Let's see here. All right. We got one reface from Tammy. You want to tell them what that is?
Thank you, Tammy. Look, sometimes because, well, even though we're going to talk about it in the after show, you need to be a little Nick Cage and get your face off.
Right.
And on to other things like other actors, other television shows, other movies. You can do that with this app on your phone. And Tammy so kindly does it pretty much every week, putting us in precarious situation. Oh, there's all of us. Oh, look at us.
Yeah, is that Karen, right? That's Hermione?
Yeah, we're all adorable.
Wow.
We're all adorable.
Yes, I'm Harry.
I'm glad that you made me Ron as I made fun of Ron.
That's what you get for making fun of Ron.
That's fair.
Earlier.
Yeah.
It's
actually, she sent me two more. Let me see if I can get these out.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Nice.
Your Punisher.
Honestly, that looks good.
That looks pretty good. Looks pretty good.
I think I would look good with that hair. Should I cut my hair?
You should.
Well, if you intend to extract revenge on the entire underworld, then yes.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, who are we
here you are. There you are, as Jughead with
from Riverdale.
Oh.
Yes. All right. Is that Betty? Is that who I'm with?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. You're Snape.
And me.
He loves hitting people with books.
I would,
Oh my God.
I would smack I would smack a person. I have a
Oh,
book
that's
in
me.
hand right
I'm Ron.
now.
Look, when it turns, it's me.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah. He hits it into you.
You get this book.
It's like
Smack.
you turn into Jeff when you get smacked.
Yes, Tammy reminded me.
It's my spell.
Those
There
are
was one-
amazing.
There was one from
Thank you,
last
Tammy.
week. There was one from last week that I did not get a chance to share.
Oh no.
This is for Martha, she says.
Oh, what did
'Cause
Martha
we were talking about last week. We were talking about the Northmen, right? I think.
Oh, that's right. And her love of Alexander
Alex
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård.
Mhm.
What the hell's his name
Yeah,
is?
him because he's always half naked in everything he does.
Yeah. Here you go. This is. I said it should be Francis, but it's me instead. So eat your heart out, Martha.
Oh, hello. Look at
Yeah.
you. This is why you never take your shirt off, is you don't want anyone to be embarrassed by
People will be going too crazy.
That's just like not a line that goes with that. We fight like siblings. Like, ooh, that's not sexy.
No, it's a
know.
weird line. Ignore the
Weird line.
the subtitle and just.
I'm
look at
distracted by that. Sorry.
Just look at the
no.
pecs.
Well, the
I
thing
mean,
is,
my eye was going there and kept going down to the quote, and now it's...
Well, I understand because he's unzipping his pants. Yeah.
is that what we're calling it now? The quote? Oh, all right.
The quote.
I'm calling anyway.
All right. All right. Thank you, Tammy. Those are great. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you, Tammy.
Oh, Martha says, "Wow."
Yeah. That's Jeff in real life. When we go to Dragon Con, that's all you'll see. We walking around like that, just all oily and with a shirt off.
There are at DragonCon. There are usually a group of Spartans walking around like that.
You're gonna have to join them. You've now meet the ranks of the Spartans.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, JC did get us a shirt. Excellent. Dragon Frag.
You're the best, JC. You're the best.
He also says, "Oh no, my pleasure, man. He'd appreciate anyone who would be willing to help him with a successful book launch. Shoot him an email.
Yeah. Always
Yeah,
good.
folks, please do help out indie authors like us and JC there. It definitely helps to have advanced reviews to help them when they launch the book. So
We're just get us to the status. We're just Stephen Princes. Get us to the status of Stephen Kings.
Getting ready for that pun thing we're gonna do later.
I am. I'm working on it.
Warmed up.
All right. Hey, we're about to do some book games from Karen's book, but we got one more geeky question for you folks.
We do.
So Sunday is Easter, and of course, as everyone knows, that's when the Easter Beagle delivers eggs to all the good little kids in the world.
Again, I haven't seen it. I personally haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Dude, you should watch it. Easter Beagle is the best. That's if you don't know, folks. Snoopy dresses up as the Easter Beagle from Peanuts in the special and delivers eggs.
Yes.
Although I'm sure Charlie Brown doesn't get any, because I don't know, on Halloween he gets rocks. I don't know what he gets on Easter.
Oh my goodness.
I don't remember. Anyway, but we want to know what's your favorite fictional rabbit, since rabbits are usually associated with Easter. So tell us in the chat. I'm not even sure how many fictional rabbits there are when I came with this question, but
there's actually quite a few, I think.
are there a few?
There's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Actually, they're pretty popular, right? Anthropomorphic.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right, so Karen, we'll start with you.
I have an answer for this one. Okay, so Muppet Christmas Carol, the little rabbit that is caroling outside Scrooge's office.
Oh.
And he goes to I think he's going to throw out the wreath or something, and there's this tiny little adorable rabbit singing Christmas carols. And I don't know, he kicks him into the mud or something awful like that. But that is my favorite rabbit. I would kill for that rabbit. We must protect that rabbit at all costs. This is the cutest rabbit I've ever seen.
So the rabbit's name is Bean Bunny.
See, that is the best.
Bean Bunny, yeah.
The best name for a bunny.
And it is an adorable bunny. Yes. Yeah. Only first appearance in that. I guess it doesn't appear in anything else. I don't think Bean Bunny does. So, I guess no, it does. So Bean Bunny does make several appearances, but yes, first appearance in the Christmas Carol. Very nice. Very nice.
All right, cool.
Love
it. Yeah, and protected at all costs, she said, folks. We've got in the chat here. We've got lots of. This is a popular question. Jeez.
Everyone's got opinions on rabbits.
Can we have the great pumpkin delivering candy instead? No, listen.
Yeah.
Well, okay, if you want, sure, but he covers Halloween. Let the Easter Beagle.
Give the Beagle some space and give him some love.
Captain Carrot and his amazing zoo crew, a funny animal version of the Justice League of America.
I know of Captain Carrot. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
Buster and Babs Bunny.
Sure. Yeah.
Roger Rabbit because of Jessica.
Mhm.
Lola Bunny.
Of course. Sure.
Marquis de Hato from Night of the Rabbit. Wait, this is like a French noble rabbit? Is that what
I
this is?
guess so. Can I be a marquis? De Hato.
Banucula. That's like
Oh,
the Dracula,
yeah.
right?
There's
Nicola.
like a kid's book about
Yeah.
the vampire bunny.
Vampire Bunny.
The Velveteen Rabbit. There's a classic.
Aw, that's a sweet
Gotta
one.
love that one. Yeah, that's a classic. Yeah.
Oh, Usagi Yushimbo. That's an anime, right?
Samurai Bunny.
Yeah, it's a manga.
It is.
And they
Yes.
did make an
Yes.
anime out of it. Yeah, it's both. Yeah,
I
Bean
don't
Bunny.
know. Who's Bean Bunny?
That was the one we were talking about. The Christmas Carol Bunny.
that's the name of it.
Yeah, that's the character from the one from
Yeah.
the Muppets.
Tammy brings up we were playing an RPG the other day, and the cabin got brought up. It's a cross between a cat and a rabbit.
Cat and a rabbit.
Ooh, what did that
Cabot.
look like?
I wish I had the picture. It's Mark's, our buddy, who's sometimes on our show. It was his. He found it was his character's quest was to find a cabot.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Harvey. Who's Harvey the rabbit? Sounds familiar.
Oh,
Maybe Spirit.
oh, Harvey the Rabbit. The only the guy saw it. The drunk guy.
Oh,
Really was a lesson about alcoholism.
yeah. It's apparently it stars James Stewart in.
Yeah, it's like one of those things that everybody knows, but then I've never actually seen it.
It's a 50s film. So
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
All right. Harvey even has his own movie. It says.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, hello, Greg. Thanks for joining in. I think we got Bugs, but there's a second choice for Bugs Bunny, of course.
Oh, there's always room for bugs.
The Vorpal Rabbit from Monty Python, The Holy Grail is truly a classic.
Oh well,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, of course.
Another Usagi.
Mhm.
Let's see. I don't know if you know the game Night of the Rabbit. Give it a try. I don't
Night
know.
of the
that one.
Rabbit. I don't know that one either. Yeah.
The best bunnies are chocolate bunnies, he says.
True.
Hard to argue.
Oh, there's a cabin in Tenchi-Muyo? I didn't know that.
Oh, that's right. The one that turns into a spaceship. Yeah. Makes sense.
Hello, Rena. Thanks for watching. So actually, I'm going to have a choice that no one says because I just remembered this. There's a movie called Hop from 2011. It's an animated movie about a young rabbit who is supposed to take over the mantle of his father, the Easter Bunny, but he just wants to be in a drummer in a rock band instead.
Aw.
And it's adorable. James Marsden does the voice, and it's like it's a really fun movie.
I thought you were going to say Judy Hopps from Zootopia.
Zootopia.
No, I haven't seen that yet. I do want to watch that though. She looks very adorable too, though.
Mm-hmm.
She's a police officer. Is that what
Police
she is?
officer. Yes.
Mhm.
Who is it? A fox? That's her partner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jason Bateman is the fox.
All right.
Is that Jason Bateman? Yeah. Okay.
She's like, I'll accept that.
I'll accept.
There's a Jason Bateman character. All right, I see it now.
Yes, Rena. We are talking about our favorite fictional rabbits. That's what we're
Yes.
talking about. Oh, Harvey is a 6-foot invisible rabbit. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And only Jamie Stewart can see him.
Oh, rabbit. Oh. There's a rabbit right there.
Yeah, that's the whole movie. It's 90 minutes.
Why can't anyone see the rabbit?
You don't need to watch enough, folks. Francis just did it for you. So this is a reference from last week's show where one of our guests loved fart jokes. I don't know if Jessica Rabbit likes fart jokes.
Oh, probably. I mean, maybe. She's a cartoon. She's drawn that way.
She's high class.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait, I got the Cabot pic. Tammy sent me a Cabot pic.
Hello, Mark.
Oh, yeah? I want to see this cabin.
Oh, Mark, hello. Mark was, I didn't think he was going to watch because he was writing today, but thank you for joining us, man. Yeah, let me get this on the screen here.
Gotta take a break from the writing every once in a while.
To watch us. So this is Mark's pile. This is the picture he used in the game. It's very tiny, but there's a Cabot.
Oh, that's really funny.
That is so cute.
That's really funny.
And JC, I did find the Academy Bound picture. Let's see if I can actually. There it is. Boom. There's JC's cover.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
And again,
yes,
if
looks very.
you email him, you can get a advanced review copy.
Yeah, good cover.
Very cool.
Yes, I like that cover. I would like to go to a space Starfleet Academy type thing. I want to go to
Well,
Hogwarts, or I want to go to like a space academy.
We'll go to the Anaheim Convention Center.
That is the Star Trek archives room.
Oh, I'm sorry, archives. I forget.
It's not the Academy.
Well,
The Academy is in San Francisco.
Oh, right. That's right. Yes, thank you.
Let's see. Cabot's look like half Tribble, Greg says.
It did. It was very
Yeah,
furry.
take away the legs. There you are.
The March Hare. Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Is that from
Alice
Alice
in Wonderland?
Yeah. Well,
Peter
there's a lot of
Rabbit. Oh, of course, Peter Rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
I say there are a lot of hares, and there's 2 hares at least in Alice in Wonderland.
You mean like on her head?
No, the one that's the one that lays the one's late.
The White Rabbit.
The White Rabbit, and the one that has tea with the Mad Hatter. Isn't that a rabbit?
Is there a second one who has tea?
Aren't those the 2? The one that has the tea with Mad Hatter.
I think you're right. I can't remember well enough.
The one that's late all the time. I could be wrong. I don't know. It's been a while. But
that is the one that's late. The White Rabbit is the one that's late all the time. With a little pocket watch.
Oh, but see, now you're
yeah,
making
well, yeah,
challenge.
the pocket watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't there another
Is there
rabbit
another
that
one?
gets wrong? I don't know. I don't know anymore.
That movie always made me sad when I was a kid. I got very upset watching like the scene where Alice is alone and she's like crying and lost in the woods, and she tries to sit down and she accidentally like sits on a little bicycle horn goose, and the mama bicycle horn goose like squawks at her, and it was just so unfair. It upset me as a kid because I was like, no one is helping Alice and she's lost.
Aww.
Oh wait, you said she almost sat on the baby goose?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, she didn't know.
Why is she sitting on geese?
Granted, all right, but
I understand. Yes, yes, it'd be nice if someone helps her.
bum me out.
Yeah, of all the things. Well, yeah, Cheshire Cat eventually does, I guess, at some point, but not really.
No, that guy's
in their own way.
He's not really that helpful, right?
No one's really helpful.
Exactly. No one's helpful to her. That upset me about the movie.
She must learn to endure.
I like Jefferson Starship. Was that a song they had, White Rabbit, or an album?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the song you hear in The Matrix when he sees the White Rabbit on the shoulder.
Oh, sweet.
Mm.
On Trinity.
No, on the
it's the other person that leads him into that's right.
To the club where he meets Trinity. Yeah.
Right. Oh, it's the March Hare who had tea with the Mad Hatter. Lister Mate says.
Yeah, so I'm looking it up. Yeah, so there is the little White Rabbit with the watch, and then the March Hare, who's a brown hare that is with the Mad Hatter. So I guess those are the two fictional rabbits in Alice in Wonderland.
Mm-hmm. All right, thank God we cleared that up.
It was
I'm
important.
glad we put that to rest.
It was important.
It was going to keep me up.
And Tammy says Alice in Wonderland is really not for children unless they want nightmares.
Right?
Well, I mean, isn't it theorized that it was a book written on an LSD trip, right? Wasn't that the long running theory that it was that was how it was written? Lewis Carroll was like high when she wrote the book.
I mean, wasn't it theorized that he was writing it for like his neighbor's daughter or something? Like it was the whole thing is sketch.
It is. Yeah, it's weird. It's all weird. Yeah.
Let's see here. Michael says, Hoppy the Marvel Bunny, Captain Marvel Shazam. Oh, there was in the Marvel family, there was a bunny?
In DC, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, he used to be called Captain Marvel before.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, here he is. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Hoppy.
That's cool.
I like that. That's the name for rabbits. Hoppy, Hops.
Well, in the movie, it was just called Hop. That actually was not his name.
Oh, okay.
But yes, I get what you're saying.
It's just
not a lot of creativity.
Bugs is Bugs you wouldn't think of for a rabbit, right?
Bugs, no.
You think of for like a mobster. Wasn't there a Bugs mobster or something?
Bugsy Malone.
Bugsy Malone, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I get you.
Let's see here. Oh, wait a minute. Greg says, by the way, that they do Art of the Roll. That's a D&D stream tomorrow night, actually, 7:30 Eastern. I think that's right. Tell me.
Yeah, 4:30 Specific.
Thank you, Mark. He says, do you hear that Wizards of the Coast bought D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Is
Wait,
that good?
didn't they already
about
have
that.
it? Wasn't already
They
part
did
of that?
not. It was owned by someone else, but now
Oh.
they have it.
Interesting. Okay.
Is that a good thing or a bad
Well,
thing?
Wizards of the Coast publishes D&D, right?
Yeah, D&D Beyond is all of the online materials, isn't it?
Oh.
I'm
Isn't it some
not
like the
as
older
familiar.
stuff too? I think, right, when they released some of the older archive stuff. I think
Maybe.
I can't remember. It's been a
I
while
don't
since
play
I've been
much.
on.
I don't play D&D much these days, so I don't know like what the hot goss is with D&D.
Hot goss.
But I had heard people being excited about the idea about, if they buy a physical book, then they can get a cheaper copy of the digital. I would just like to point out that Evil Hat will give you a free PDF of the book when you buy it automatically. Just quick plug for Evil Hat. And if you buy it in a game store, you can go on the Evil Hat website and show that you bought it, and they will send you a PDF. So, just saying.
I have always loved that about Evil Hat. I think more companies should do that.
Good.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Tom says fandom owned D&D Beyond was licensed from Wizards of the Coast. Thank you, Tom.
Right.
Mark says, "Boo! I like it separate."
Oh.
Greg has, when Bilbo was polymorphed into rabbit, what did they call him? Hobbit. Hoppit.
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 Sorry, Hoppit.
That's a good one.
All these puns.
Get ready, guys. Get ready. That's all I'm saying.
Let's see here. Oh, I had to buy all the hard books and all digital books. I had to spend hundreds on it.
Yeah.
I don't have to do that anymore.
It's an expensive hobby.
Oh no, Wizards of the Coast will make you pay. No,
Tom says it's largely a character sheet repository of D&D Beyond. I think he means an online version of the published books.
Yeah.
No,
okay,
with the
thank
Coast, this is they're gonna monetize it for sure. Sorry guys, it's gonna happen.
Well, just go to Evil Hat and play games that are much better than D&D.
Exactly.
Oh,
I'm just
sorry,
saying.
I just pissed off more people probably, but that's my opinion. Listen, I can enjoy D&D, but I just prefer games that are lighter, they're quicker, they're more fun. You can do whatever you want, kind of.
There's lots of other games out there. It's fun to play a variety.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Peppy Hare from Star Fox, getting back on the rabbit question.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Do a barrel roll. That's all he told you to do.
Oh, so yeah, sure. Sorry. Why don't you tell them a little more about Evil Hat?
We talk about Evil Hat. Evil Hat is a games publishing company. They have put out Blades in the Dark and other games in the like Forge in the Dark mechanics, like Band of Blades and Scum and Villainy. They recently put out an amazing game called Thirsty Sword Lesbians, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's swashbuckling adventure. It's very gay. It's very fun. They've also put out, if I can segue a little bit, they put out this book called Improv for Gamers by me. Yeah, they've got a lot. So they had the whole Fate line. If you're familiar with Fate, that's all from Evil Hat Publishing. So they're a really cool company. They put a lot of fun stuff. They have, so much.
Dresden Files there, folks. We've actually...
the Dresden Files RPG. They did the Dresden Files cooperative card game. That was a big hit.
And we've actually Dresden Files. We actually had the author of that come on and stream it with us.
Oh no way!
We've actually streamed a bunch of Fate games. Fate is actually probably my favorite system of all RPGs. So
it's a good one.
Hats off! Haha! Sorry, I didn't mean a pun. To Evil Hat for coming up with great. I don't know why you should get Francis. You do so many puns. It's ridiculous. I do like one every 10 years. But yeah, no, they do. I really appreciate their games a lot. There's some of them from their website that I just quickly brought up. Yeah, check them out, folks. You can also go through find. I'm assuming I think on DriveThruRPG probably if you don't want to also from their website as well. Evilhat.com though is the site. Easy enough. Evilhat.com. Oh, thanks, Greg. I appreciate it. I got the 20 points. Somebody appreciated it. Is Scum and Villainy a reference to Star Wars?
Yes, it is a Space Cowboys game. So you are on a crew, you have a ship, you hop around, you decide kind of what type of crew are you, what type of crime are you getting into? So, are you a smuggler? Are you bounty hunters? It's a really fun world. And it has its own background and world building, or you can, come up with your own, but it gives you a lot of cool factions and things to start with. So yes, if you like space cowboy, bounty hunter, smuggling types of games, Scum and Villainy is really good for that.
Very nice.
Sweet.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And again, don't forget to check out Improv for Gamers, folks, while you're there, or actually just support the crowdfunding. That's even better.
Yeah, if you could.
Again later.
That'd be great.
Here's one more reface, Francis, based on Alice in Wonderland that we were just.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm a little worried about this
so
one.
Excited though.
Oh.
Oh no!
Wait, so Tweedledee and Tweedledum, right?
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
So am I D and you're who's who? I don't know who's who.
Well, you usually can't tell the difference because they're twins, right? But yeah, I mean,
yeah,
I'll be dumb. Okay,
I'm D, you're dumb.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'll be dumb.
What is that behind us?
I don't know. It looks like an ostrich.
Weird ostrich.
Yeah.
Skeksis?
Skeksis. Yeah.
Wrong movie.
We can only hope it's a Skeksis. Then let's make it that.
Mm-hmm.
Same engine as Blades in the Dark, the Scum and Villainy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look at that. You could be
Firefly, Cowboy Bebop. Nice.
There you go.
Yeah. And hey, if you open up Blades in the Dark or Scum and Villainy or also Band of Blades or Agon or a couple other Evil Hat books, you open it up and you look at like who was the editor, it's me.
Oh, look at that. Look at all
Yeah.
together.
So I can highly recommend these games because I was the editor on them.
So make sure to stare at that credits page, folks. Take it in.
Yeah.
And then you can play the game.
Honestly, another thing that's cool about Evil Hat is that they put everybody on the credits page. So even if you're just doing proofreading, you get your name on there and your name gets out. So
yeah, that is really cool, actually.
You have an official credit.
Yep.
In publishing.
It was a dodo.
Dodo. Oh.
But Greg thinks you look more natural as the Tweedles.
Thanks, Greg.
I don't know.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Well, so speaking of Improv for Gamers, Karen's new book, second edition, is coming out. She's gonna take us through playing a couple games from the book. And we're gonna need your help for this too, folks. So take it away.
Absolutely. Well, we're gonna plan another party because that's what I had said I would do, is the party planning game. So this is a game that I use to often introduce the concept of yes and. So when we talk about what the yes and rule is improv, Jeff and Francis, have you heard this before? Can you sum it up in a few words? Like, what's yes and?
You want to go, Francis?
Go ahead.
I mean, I can do it, but I was trying
to... basically that you're accepting what they call the offer your partner gives you rather than blocking them and kind of shutting them down.
Yeah. So it's the idea that you should be accepting of other people's ideas and then use those upon which to build your own ideas. So if you just start and stop there with the idea that like, oh yeah, yes and just means that you have to go along with what other people's ideas are. That's wrong. That's not a good rule. Like having a rule in gaming, especially that says you have to do what other people tell your character to do, is not cool. Like that's why we have safety tools and things, so you can say like, hey, I don't actually like that idea. What yes and is it's a frame of mind, really. It's a philosophy. So I'm going to show a couple of ways to not yes and then show kind of like what it's really all about. So we're going to plan a couple different parties. So let's get some suggestions for what is the first type of party that we should plan.
All right, folks.
That's you guys. So we did a wedding earlier, so give us a different type of party.
Yeah.
Plan this time. While we're waiting for that to come in, I'll share some things here. Julie says one of the worst parts of improv is when someone denies the premise.
Exactly. Yeah.
Stops the flow. Greg says super important. We talked about it for our D&D stream since he's working with actors as his players. Excellent. I like hearing that, Greg. Christening a new luxury cruise ship.
Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to plan, how to christen our new luxury cruise ship. So our budget is unlimited, so don't even worry about that. The brakes are off, or whatever you say.
Just like this show.
Okay.
A little bit. Where are we going? We don't know. But so we're going to go around, and the three of us are going to throw out some ideas. Okay. And the first time we do this, again, we are doing this absolutely wrong. So I'm going to start with an idea, and I'm just going to throw something out. And then the next person is going to say, no. How about you're not going to explain why? You're just going to swat that idea out of the sky and add your own. This is intentionally wrong. It's okay. So we're going to do that a little bit and then like check in and talk about it. Because one of the things that we do in Improv for Gamers is all of these have kind of a little educational, a little lesson behind them. So we play these improv games so we can learn something. So for christening our luxury cruise ship, I think that we have to christen it with a giant bottle of champagne.
No, I think maybe a bottle of Sprite. I prefer my christening.
You don't have to say why. You can just say no, bottle of Sprite.
No bottle of Sprite. Okay.
Yeah.
No. How about a spray can of whipped cream?
No. We should get a big tureen of butternut squash soup and just splash it on the side.
No, I thought having sex on the ship was christening it.
No. We should just pee on it.
No. We should have the queen come and wave to it.
No, I want the Miss Alabama from 2002 to wave at the ship.
Nah, what about the actor who plays Dumbledore uses his wand for a magic trick?
No. What if we just threw breadcrumbs at it?
No, because that'd give me diabetes. No, I'm sorry. That's not
I'll stop there. So we're going to check in now and talk a little bit about like, how did that go? So did we successfully plan a party?
We didn't do shit.
No, we didn't. Yeah, no, we didn't. We couldn't get past the first step, which is like, what are we going to smash off the side of this ship? So this is, as you had mentioned, Jeff, this is an example of blocking, of just saying absolutely no to somebody's idea. And it's not great because we have to start over from scratch. So we were constantly trying to just get going, but we were not taking anybody's ideas into account. So that is the absolute worst way to do it. Greg said it was extremely random. It was all disconnected. It was just a bunch of ideas and sitting in a pile on a luxury cruise ship. So now we're going to try to do it a little bit better. This is still not the perfect way though. Spoiler. So let's get another suggestion.
I think we got to do this one. We got to do this one.
Oh, come on.
Baby shower for Francis.
Right.
Oh, okay. All right. So this time, so we're planning your baby shower. Fantastic. Budget, again, unlimited. So whatever we want. This time, I'm going to start with an idea, and the next person has to say, yes, and then add your idea. And again, we're not going to explain, why. We're literally saying the words yes, and this is to kind of show why, if you just stop with that, you're not actually doing it.
Okay.
So for your baby shower, I think that it should be storybook themed.
Okay. Yes, and maybe some balloons.
Yes, and we make the balloons into animals.
Yes, and we also have a petting zoo that matches the balloon animals.
Yes, and they all have to be rabbits.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and we decorate it in Easter themes.
Yes, and we will hide gender reveal eggs everywhere, but there's one more of one than the other. So we have to make sure that we find them all.
Yes, and we make sure we blindfold everyone when we're playing this game.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and we do it. What are we doing? A baby shower? Sorry.
Baby shower. Mm-hmm.
Baby shower.
I was on the ship still. I'm sorry. Yes. Yes.
Chris and a ship at the same time.
Oh, sorry. All right.
Have it on a luxury cruise ship.
Yeah. There you go.
Yes, and we'll have a string quartet play while we hunt for the eggs.
Yes, and when we find all the eggs, we're going to make a giant omelet out of them, and everybody has to eat it.
Yes, and that'll probably give me diabetes.
Okay, so I'll stop this there.
He stops it every time with his freaking diabetes.
No, it's fine. I'm kind of giving us the condensed version so we can see the whole thing. I would normally recommend to kind of play each round for about like at least 2-3 minutes, so that you really go for a while. You really generate a lot of ideas. But let's check in again. How did our party planning go? What are some things that you noticed about our party?
I mean, it kind of just went in circles, really. You know,
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, things were happening, I guess, but not really.
Yeah. Like, what do you mean by that? Let's dig in a little bit. So, what was happening and what wasn't happening?
Ideas were happening, but no execution.
Yeah. Jeff, how did it feel for you?
Yeah, I mean, it felt, well, sometimes somewhat like, again, each person had their own idea and it wasn't necessarily all connected together.
Yeah, some of the ideas did build off of each other, which was great. You didn't have to, but we were still doing that. And I mean, I think as gamers, as natural storytellers, we are going to take inspiration from each other. But that definitely wasn't the rule. We could have always just added a new idea. Right. And as you said, a lot of them were really disconnected. So at the end, it got kind of complicated.
Yeah.
So when you're thinking about yes and, there was no clear plan. So if all you're doing is just saying the words yes and, you're not really listening. You're just adding. All you're doing is anding.
Yeah.
And now we have a shopping list. And we have a very unwieldy party. We have a lot of story elements that we now feel obligated to weave together. And that's going to make things hard. We can do it because we're storytellers. We're talented and creative people. We can absolutely make it work, but why make it hard for ourselves? When it would be more satisfying to have something that's a lot more cohesive to start with. So now we're going to practice round 3, which is kind of putting the yes and into actually doing it rather than just saying it. So let's get a suggestion now for our final party.
All right. Yeah, I got one. Before we do that, I just want to share this. Michael said he kickstarted Evil Hats Uprising, the game. We've actually streamed that as well.
Nice.
Thanks, Michael.
Oh, very nice.
Awesome.
Thank you, Michael.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I didn't edit that one, but I'm sure it's good.
It was probably, yeah.
It's fine.
I suppose it's fine. That's a fun game. All right. Do you want to do a bachelor party or a grad party?
How about the retirement party for the last remaining typewriter repairman?
I don't even know where that is, but okay.
What?
Sure.
Tom
I see it.
Yeah.
Okay, retirement party for the last remaining typewriter repairman. I love it. Okay, so this time I'm going to start with an idea, and the next person you're going to say, that's perfect because, and I want you to take the time to validate and explain why my idea was perfect. And then you can add, and also, and then add your own idea. So this one's going to take a little bit longer to go around because we're kind of doing 2 things. So we're saying that's perfect because, explaining why it's perfect, and also, and then our idea.
All right.
Okay, and we'll see how that happens.
Greg, I'm going to live to like 110.
So the retirement party of the last remaining typewriter repairman. I think that we should hold it in a typewriting museum.
Oh, that's perfect. And he's gonna, that's totally that's him. That shows that's all about his personality. And maybe we can have little typewriter cakes for him to eat as kind of a little treat for his celebration.
Great idea, because you can spell out his name in the letters of the typewriter on the cake. And then what if we use typewriter ribbons to decorate the room?
Ooh.
That's perfect, because with no more typewriter repairmen, there's no need to take care of our typewriters anymore. So I think stringing the ribbons around as also a way to say goodbye to typewriters is perfect. I think that we should also then have kind of a memorial in which we burn a bunch of typewriter manuals.
That's perfect, because it'll it'll truly mark that kind of milestone of moving on beyond the typewriter and into maybe the next step of actual word processing. And maybe we'll make a little alphabet suit for him as like a gift, because
Oh, love it. Alphabet soup. Yeah, because again, it just takes in all the typewriter angle, and that's been his whole life with the letters and the words. And then maybe we can have a contest where people have to spell certain words in their soup.
Oh, that's perfect because it'll give everybody an activity. And that's always what you want at a party, is to make everybody feel involved so they're not just sitting around. I think that we should also make sure that we have some type of like hot cheese appetizer. Just throwing that out there.
That's a great idea. I mean, who doesn't love cheese? And it gives me diabetes.
Stop it.
Which is the goal.
Wow. Francis is
I'm not going to stop it there. We have to keep going this time, Francis.
Okay.
Let's go once more round.
All right.
Let's do it.
No, okay. No, cheese. That's a perfect food for everyone. It's nice and easy to handle. Usually, especially if we have some bread. And lastly, maybe maybe we can also invite all of his past clients who can show him some appreciation.
Oh, that is so perfect, because I know how much those clients meant to him and how much they appreciated all his hard work. That would really, it's really going to bring a tear to his eye, I think. And maybe we could also have all those clients sign one huge card for him.
That's perfect, because when this nameless typewriter repair salesman is sitting at home, alone, wondering what his purpose is now that he's retired, he can look at that card and be reminded of all the people that love him. All right, I'm going to stop it there because
that's a perfect ending.
It feels good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's break it down. What did we notice was different that time?
Everyone got to not only add something to the party, but it had weight to what everyone was saying or everyone was contributing, because there was acknowledgement of that contribution.
Yeah, we made everything matter. We made everything important by taking the time to validate it. What else did we notice?
I don't know. I guess I would say I felt like we were really building on each other's things, right? And that we were actually accomplishing something.
It felt less mechanical too. Like it didn't feel as just kind of going around in circles. It felt it was building. It was continuing to build up into something.
Yeah. It's a lot more organic.
Yeah.
And as you said, Jeff, because you're taking the time to, justify the other person's offer, you're already making stuff up. In that justification, we're already adding a couple of little things in. And then when we add our own idea, it can be to embellish that even more, or we can add something new. There's nothing wrong with adding a couple new things in, but by taking the time to slow down and explain why the other idea makes sense, everything gets woven together.
Tom makes a good point. There was stuff to do at this party.
Yeah. It seemed like a fun party.
Yeah, particularly for a typewriter salesman.
For a retired typewriter.
Greg says we gave this poor guy diabetes and lactose intolerance.
Sorry, Greg, I didn't say it, as Wilford Brimley like I was supposed to. I mean, I know it's the goal, but
sacrifices must be made for this party.
Yeah.
Hello, Johnny. Sorry, Johnny joined us during that. There you go. A little keyboard action there with QWERTY.
Yeah, a little QWERTY.
I'm sorry. Go
so
ahead.
What are, just thinking about now kind of how we apply this to to gaming, because again, we played this silly little game. We kind of talked about what is yes and. How do you see this making sense for our hobby?
Well, I'm assuming tabletop gaming and stuff like that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, it allows for hopefully allows for everyone who's playing a chance to contribute to the overall story. And provide some input, and it's not always just like the one person kind of dominating it for everybody.
Yeah. Well, right. I think that's right. It's important, I think, to where everyone contributes to what's going on, and ideally the story and even each other's characters. And it's it's everyone working together to try to form this cohesive whole.
Absolutely, yeah. So everyone's collaborating together. We're making sure that everybody gets heard. So it kind of creates that environment where you feel like it's really okay to throw out ideas. And that's the thing, is you only have to have the first half of that idea. Somebody else is going to help you make it better. So that's a lot about what improv is about that we don't always think about. Is it's a team sport. It's not just a bunch of people separately trying to be funny on stage. You are trying to make other people's ideas better, and they're going to do the same to you. And so you want to have that trust of like, I'm going to throw out an idea. I'm not really sure it's going to work, but I think hot cheese. And you were like, yes, absolutely. So that makes it feel like even easier for people to throw out ideas, because it's okay if it's not perfect yet. You can bounce it around. Other people are going to be excited. And because we're all smart and talented and creative people, we're going to find a way to make it work.
Yeah, but I think the one thing I don't think it was mentioned, but it helps you remember what's happening if you say what the other if you acknowledge what the other person was talking about. Otherwise, you can easily get lost, or maybe you're not even. It make sure you're paying attention and make sure that you're engaged, and so you'll remember the things that are happening, as opposed to like if you're doing the yes and, it's easy to forget what the last person said.
Yeah, because you're not really listening.
Yeah.
You were just saying the word yes.
Yeah.
So this is actually showing that you were listening. So these are the types of exercises that improvisers will practice, before they get on stage, because we want to have these skills. So then when we're on stage making stuff up on the spot, we're trained to do so well. So we as role players can steal all of those ideas and be better role players in the same way. We can practice these fun games, and then when it's time to tell stories, we are more primed to collaborate well and to, not feel so concerned about, oh, I don't know if my idea is really good, and to show excitement for other people's ideas to make them good.
Is this something you use, Greg, as a DM yourself?
Yeah, well, he said it makes a coherent, collaborative story. He says a lot of people think D&D is about players taking turns in a DM story, but really it's everyone playing at the same time, creating a story in a world created by the DM.
I like that. That's a really nice way of putting it.
All right. Plot and world are useless without the interesting characters making their choices in stories. Yes, and is perfect for that. Awesome.
Yeah.
By the way, Tom also said the typewriter key cakes were adorable detail.
Yeah.
I don't know what this quote is from, but I never joke about hot cheese, Susan.
I don't know. But
I don't know, but I like it.
Yeah.
It sounds quotable.
All right, that was called party planning, folks.
Yeah.
All right, we got one more game Karen's going to take us through.
Yeah, so we're going to do another one that is about working together. And this is also a game that helps you practice just being in the moment and not trying to pre-script a little too much. So we're really going to collaborate in telling a story, because we are going to do so one word at a time. So we'll kind of keep the same order that we've been doing, which is, I think, me, Francis, Jeff, and going around in a circle. So while I explain the game, if we can get a suggestion of a genre of story, so sci-fi, Western, what's a genre of story that we can tell? That's just going to help give us some focus.
Okay. Well, they're a little behind, so let them catch up, and then when they hear it,
well, that's good, because I think my headphones are dying, so I'm going to have to get off of these for a second. Now I'm really concerned.
All right, that's
go for it.
I don't know what that's
going
to
mean.
We'll
chat.
Okay.
Folks, as doing that, I'll share some other links. Again, you can go to this link to support Improv for Gamers, which is your games we're doing from there right now, tinyurl.com, IFG, second ed, Improv for Gamers, second edition. Give that some support. And remember, if you like the advanced copy of Academy Bound from JC Mastro's in the chat, jcmasterauthor@gmail.com. You can send him a message.
And then just get our book.
Well, you can also, they can, but JC's part of this book, The Dragons of a Different Tale. You can go to bookstory.com/Dragon's Tale, paperback and ebook. All right, let's see if Karen's back now.
We cannot hear you.
No, we cannot hear you. Yeah.
No.
All right, this is a new game. Let's pretend we know what she's saying. Dubbing, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
All right, how about now?
Yes, there we are.
Hooray! Phew.
All right, we got lots of genres here.
Nice. We'll pick the best one.
Hey, there's no best. They're all great. All right, well, the first one I saw was Star Trek.
Okay, cool. All right, so we'll tell a Star Trek themed story. So this is just to help us, have an idea. So we all have buy-in on the same type of story.
Okay.
Because buy-in and setting expectations is really important. So the other thing that we're going to do to help us navigate this story is we need to make sure that we kind of adhere to the rules of basic English grammar.
Okay.
And to help us understand when sentences start and end, we're going to just go ahead and say where the period is in a sentence.
Okay.
So you can do this two ways. If I want to end a sentence, I will say my word, and then I'm just going to say period. And everyone knows that that sentence is over, and the next person can start a new sentence.
Okay.
If it comes around to me and I decide I think that it's a good way to end right before there, I'm going to say period, and then I'm going to start a new sentence. So I can either end my own sentence, or I can end someone else's and then start my own. You'll see how it goes. But that's just going to help us kind of keep clear where these sentences end, because otherwise we'll end up with a weird run-on sentence. And again, this is just a game. It's messy. That's totally fine. And also we're playing online, so if you don't hear somebody's word, you can absolutely pause and check in. If you're like, I have lost the thread of this sentence, hopefully the rest of us will remember and we'll play it back for you. So it's okay if this isn't perfectly smooth.
Okay.
It's just practice. So we're not trying to do anything perfect. We're just trying to do it fun.
Okay. All right.
We like fun.
Good fun. All right.
It's gonna be fun. Starting now.
Damn it. It's gonna be fun. Whether you like it or not.
One word at a time, Star Trek story. So I'm going to say, across
the
galaxy
there
was
a
ship, period.
Beyond
the
stars
lay
a
vast
and
dark
and
treacherous
planet, period.
Annabelle
stared
into
her
view screen,
period. She
wondered
aloud.
Wait, what if I want to do quotes? Do I or
We'll figure it out. We know it. We can follow along.
okay, so
Yeah,
you said wonder it aloud, right?
Yeah. Wonder aloud, yeah.
Why
does
this
planet
look
so
red? Question mark.
She
scratched
Her
temple
curiously,
period. Suddenly
there
was
a
loud
scream,
and
Annabelle
leaped
into
action, period.
oh
is that your word? Oh,
no. The
big
Red
planet
was
actually
small, period.
okay. Annabelle
recorded
her
journal
and
recalled
a
Long.
Memory.
Of.
This.
Incident. Period.
Let's do one more sentence.
Okay.
We'll try to wrap it up somehow. We'll see.
Yeah.
You're doing great. This is awesome.
Finally.
Annabelle.
Left.
The.
Ship.
In.
Her.
Escape.
I think there'd be one. Pod. Period. I was gonna say, I thought that was one word.
I was hoping you said that.
Oh, you said period. All right, there you go. There's the end.
All right, fantastic. We did it.
Yes.
Oh man,
Woo!
that's a tough one.
That was awesome.
Wow.
That is a tough one.
Yeah.
There was suspense. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that y'all liked about that story?
God, that made me think. That really, that one, you really, especially because you don't want to disrupt the flow and you want to think of something quickly that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not easy.
It's not.
I was like, oh man. And you have to be able to remember everything that was said
Yeah.
previously. So yeah, there's a lot of focus. Like you're really focused.
It does require a lot of focus. And it's not as easy as you would think it would be, because it does require you to be doing so many things, as you said. Like you have to try to remember the whole story, and you want to be mindful of, like, I want to make sure that my contribution matters. I only have one word for my turn. So I want it to further this sentence that we're building together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff, how
And
about you?
I was very curious, like, about, as we were telling this, like, what this planet and like what we were going to find out about it. And it did not go at all what I was thinking like it would, but that's your part right away. You got to be in the moment. And
yeah, it ended up being small. It wasn't as big as you thought.
That's what completely
just
went.
really close.
That totally went in a totally different direction than I thought you were going to go with that.
It wasn't my intention. It was, again, kind of like the pressure of time and having to come up with something that made sense. So it's like, well, it wasn't big, it was small. Okay, yeah.
It's a good point by Tom. Can't pre-plan. You have to listen to what everyone else is saying. Important skill for GMing or playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have a plan of where you wanted it to go, but like in this exercise, imagine playing this with a group of 10 people. By the time it gets back to you, you're 3 sentences later. So your amount of control, the more people that are involved, is even less. And so you really have to just be like, what does the sentence need right now? Not where do I want it to go? You know, not what cool adjective did I have in mind that I really wanted to, you know, put out there, but what does the sentence need?
Yeah, and I can see this being a fun party game in general, really, as a thing that like, you can do, and just like, let's do something weird and interesting that people may have never heard, well, definitely would not have heard of or probably have done before usually. So
honestly, so many of these games make good card games.
Yeah. These are good for long trips. Yeah. Oh man.
The other thing that I'll point out is because we had the rule of it has to follow basic English grammar, English has a lot of helping words. You know, has a lot of tos, ands, buts, little tiny words that might not sound interesting, but we need those to hold up the sentence.
Yeah.
So it's a good way to demonstrate that even though you might feel like your word is boring, it is very important.
Yeah. I mean, I found myself having to say the, a.
Yeah.
I said a lot. Yeah.
And
yeah, you think like, oh, I didn't contribute anything. You did. You put in like the glue that you need to make that sentence make sense.
Yeah, no, that's true. No, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. It was really fun.
Scorpion said, because of Star Trek, you're doing your stereotypical Shatner voice, like with the pauses that he does.
We were, yeah. It sounds a lot like a Shatner story.
Funny.
Yeah. So those are the types of exercises that are in the book. You know, there are all these types of things. They all have a little bit of a lesson with them, and they just help you think about, how can I tell a good story? What are the things that I need to do that? And yeah, you practice them through these really silly games, and the stakes are so low. You know, you're not trying to be funny. There's not a lot of, at the end of the book, there are some things, if you actually want to do scenes, you can, but a lot of it isn't that. I really always tried to encourage people that it's not about being an actor and a performer. It's just about borrowing these games to practice those skills that we need.
Yeah, it's a good brain exercise for sure.
Yeah, they're very good brain exercises.
So, folks, those are just two of the many, many games and instructions in Improv for Gamers. Again, this is the link. You can support it on the crowdfunding
Buy my
site.
book.
tinyurl.com, IFG second ed. Digital or print you can get, or both. And so go support that. By the way, while that was going on, I think people were playing along and they were just throwing in different words.
Words.
Yeah. Well, all right.
I love it. I love
like
that.
Interplanet Janet. That could have been a good character. Interplanet Janet, she's a galaxy girl.
I think that's
thank you for joining us with Stereo Trees.
Yeah, hello with Stereo Trees.
Let's see here. I'm just seeing what else. I like knowing that my butt is important. Okay.
Your
butt is very important.
Yeah. What would we do without your butt is all I have to say.
I like the point that not every contributor has to be a brilliant idea. Sometimes you're just helping the group move the plot forward.
Yeah. Sometimes it's those little supporting roles that are the most important.
Wait, who's Jay Sherman? Who quoted? I don't know.
Jay Sherman. Oh my God. Yeah. I know who Jay Sherman is, I think. That sounds so familiar. I gotta look it up.
What?
Oh, Jay Sherman, the critic. Yeah.
Film critic?
Yeah, John Lovitz was the critic.
Oh, the critic, John Lovitz. I see now. I understand.
Was it good? In my mind, it's good. I'm sure if I watched it, I'm afraid to go back to things that I used to love,
I remember thinking it was funny, and I remember enjoying it. So you're not alone in remembering it being funny. Yeah.
Just going to hang on to the memory of it being funny.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome, folks. So again, there you go. Improv for Gamers. And you can follow Karen at K12s, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
All the apps.
Yes. All of them.
The social media.
So remember, folks, we do have an after-hour show we're going to do just after this show ends. I think Karen's going to stick around at least for part of it.
Yeah, I can't stay for all of it, but I will stay long enough to facilitate one other improv game. That's not. This is an after-hours game. This is not in the book. This is not. It has zero educational value. It is just a dirty pun game.
Those are our kind of games.
Our kind of game.
So I'm gonna lead y'all in that, and everyone can play.
Okay, good.
So there you go, folks. If you want to be part of that, patreon.com/supergeekedup. You can join right now, $3 pledge, and you can join us for that every week, our after-hour show, and be part of the fun. If you are that, just go to that site a few minutes after this show ends. I'll have the link up there of the new video. Just hit refresh if you don't see it right away. So big thanks to Karen. Thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you.
Also remember, Francis is over at
sinceresarcasm.net, where you can listen to episode 100, the final episode of the Online Friend Simulator.
Wow, I can't believe you planned. It actually was episode 100. What a great plan!
Episode 100 is the last episode. Yeah, go listen to it. It's a milestone and a little bit of a farewell as I transition to some other shows that I'll be producing and doing in the near future. So check it out.
But don't worry, folks. I'll still be on this show.
Yeah. Jeff can't get rid of me. He tried. Can't get rid of me. Keep coming up.
Get rid of his diabetes.
Diabetes.
All right. And of course, we're at supergeekedup.com. And the YouTube channel you're watching right now, besides this show, my Super Night web series, RPG streams, and how to play videos. Lots of stuff up here. Yes, please like, subscribe, ring the bell, do whatever, do all the stuff. We appreciate it. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you for all your great chatting and helping us play the games.
Fantastic.
And if you're watching posts, thank you just the same. Hopefully see some of you for after hours. If not,
sorry, I can never please Greg. That's all I'm saying. I can't please Greg.
Well, but you do the best Sean Connery, so it's okay.
Yes, but it's not supposed to be Sean Connery. It's someone else. I'm trying. I'll work on it for you, Greg. I'll work on.
Tom's gonna get his dog married. Excellent. Thanks. No problem, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
Glad to hear we helped with your dog marriage stuff. Folks, remember we will actually be off next week.
Yes.
But then from Thursday onwards next week, I will be at San Diego Comic Fest. Francis and JC in the chat will be there Friday through Sunday, or at least later on for Francis.
Yeah.
We're doing Super Geeked Up live there on stage, and I'm doing a bunch of other panels too. We're doing One True Pairing. We're doing
I need to get the book.
we're doing a live actual play RPG. So we're doing tons of stuff. It's a smaller fest, but it's one of my favorites. San Diego Comic Fest, sdcomicfest.org, I think, or com, one or the other. You'll find it.
Look at San Diego Comic Fest.
Exactly.
It's the first link. It's
Well, it's actually Comic Con's the first link. Look at the
it's Comic Con the first link. Oh,
yeah, they dominate everything.
yeah, they do.
Rude.
Are we LARPing? Yeah, we'll try LARP too. There, Greg. We'll do our best.
Not LARPing, but maybe we could. We might. Who knows, right? Who knows
You never
what
know. See how
But
many
if you're in the
drinks
San
ahead of
Diego
me.
area or somewhere nearby, stop by. It's a really fun con. Great. They're doing the 100th anniversary of I almost said Sean Connery, of Gene Roddenberry
What's that?
and of Charles Schultz. So I'm actually on a Peanuts panel. So maybe I got to talk about the Easter Beagle.
Oh, you
Nice.
should. You need to.
Fun.
You need to.
Scorpio says Jeff's Italian versus Francis Connery Mortal Kombat fight. Oh, we should do that.
We'll
sometime.
do that we'll do that. Yeah. Once Karen's done with our fun little game after in the show, maybe we'll do that afterwards. Well, maybe our second game is to fight each other, accent fight.
All right, thank you so much, everybody. We appreciate it. We'll see some of you in a little bit, and the rest of you will see in 2 weeks. Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Thank you so much. Until then, stay geeky, everybody. Bye.